How's it going today? It's Frankie and I'm here with TV show Thursdays. And this show is called The Man in the High Castle. And when I read about it, I was like, you know what? I'm interested in it. It's a very good, show, I gotta say. Bit more interesting than Biohack is. I only seen 2 episodes of it as like a rough estimation. And yeah, it might not be as good as the rest of the episodes and seasons go on. But it's just a rough estimation I'm making of it anyway. And 2 episodes is all it needed for me to give judgment on this. I could just watch 1 episode and that's it. I've got 2, 3 or 4 episodes to it. So yeah, and it's about this it's about a dystopian or dystopian America where Germany and Japan kind of win the war or something like that, and it's just like, they kind of control it now, and it's a bit more like, it's kind of the opposite of what it is now basically. And this woman called Julia sort of receives this sort of like tape from her sister Trudy that shows like a completely different reality, and a different paints a different picture on, it's like, it shows the opposite of what would happen if America did win the war. And I found that really interesting. And her sister gets killed because she was carrying that, and these Japanese and Nazi officers are trying to look for like Juliana because they find that she's carrying some sort of tape. And then her husband Frank is involved, and he gets taken into like jail or something like that, and sort of gets like tortured. I think another person gets tortured as well. Like, it was from the episode 1 or something like that anyway. And then someone called Joe Blake comes in, and you see him at the start just like taking like a van full of like supplies or whatever it is. And he's also there to track down Juliana as well, because she smuggled some sort of tape in, and she's going to somewhere called Cannon something. I'm not sure what the actual place is called. She's going to Cannon City or something, I don't know. And she sort of like has to go in the down low, and she comes across this dude as well in like a diner where she started to work at. And yeah, this guy seemed a bit off, and I don't know who he actually was, if I'm being honest. I don't know what, I mean, because there's like one that I think the Nazi officer is called John Smith or something, when he's on the phone to Joe, and he sort of says to him, you got to stay clear away from him, he's a dangerous guy. I don't know if he's I thought he's part of the resistance, but then I later find out that he just wanted the tape, and he thought Juliana was her sister, and he called her by her sister's name. And then he starts like fighting her with the tape and stuff like that. I don't know how he knew that she had the tape. Maybe he saw that she was hiding something in the jacket, wherever it was. And then Joel comes in when he was told not to, and interferes. And yeah, sort of helps out basically, sort of saves her a little bit, you could say. And then you see some other good action scenes as well come into it, where there's like a bit of a shift between, I would assume, that the resistance and with these Nazi officers. And also at the start too, when Nazis just sort of invade like some sort of warehouse, and then Joel gets away from them. And then you sort of see like the main Japanese officer characters. You see Tomogi or something like that, and some other dude, and he was talking about meeting being cancelled or something. And there's some good dialogue in this movie, some really good dialogue, and I kind of like how the acting is too. The acting is just brilliant in a show like this. It has to be, because it's a serious, serious situations come into it. I got called. I'll call that. I'll call that person back soon. But yeah, anyways, no, the acting's great. The dialogue is perfect for a movie like this. And yeah, there's not really much else to say. I'm only 2 episodes in, and I'm intrigued. I mean, I don't even feel like looking away, because it's so interesting. Just the whole concept of that. I mean, we've all thought this. What would have been like if Germany and Japan, or if Germany itself did win the wars that it took part in, how Europe looked different today. Oh, it's a siren outside. Don't know if it's a police car, ambulance, or fire. I don't know. Let me continue the video anyway. But yeah, we all imagine it though. Like, I thought we would be under Germany controlled situation. I don't know, I forget the word now, but yeah, we would all be talking German. So yeah, I like how this movie portrays a dystopian sort of world, basically, where America didn't win the war. It's kind of a good concept. I kind of like it, and I'm pretty sure I've seen stuff like this before, but in a more of like a time travel sense. But I kind of like how they show like a tape and it shows like a different reality. So I really like that. I like the whole concept. I like the feel of it. You know, the difference with this and Biohackers is that Biohackers are lost focus. There wasn't really much happening. It's a bit interesting, yeah, and decent, but I wouldn't say it's that good. This show here, I would probably say it's more decent as well. I wouldn't say it's that good of a show. I'm half off of recommending it. I would only recommend it. Probably the only reason I would is because the concept of it is different. But I don't know. I don't think it's that good to recommend. But it might get better than this. You just never know. It might get better, and it might get a bit more crazier. I don't know. But there's only 4 seasons and 10 episodes in all of them, so it shouldn't be that long. So, you know, but an hour each episode is fair enough. But I only decided to watch 2 episodes because, one, there's a World Cup match on at 5. Gotta watch that. World Cup match on at 5, I did say that clearly. And I wanted to do a video right now at the second. So 2 episodes was enough for the show, and I was planning to do a TV show Thursdays. You know, because since I didn't do a Wild Words, so I might as well do something today. But yeah, I like the concept of this show. I've focused on it more, and it's a bit more good build up to it. I kind of like it. There's going to be more mysteries to it. I'm surprised that they come with a mystery, but we already know what's going on. It's not necessarily a mystery to us viewers. If you have seen this, all the seasons of this show, don't give me many spoilers. Just let me know if it gets better or whatever. But I'll probably continue watching it. I'll give this more of a chance. Hopefully it doesn't leave Netflix soon by the time I reach a certain season, because I'm actually hooked on it. I want to see what the other episodes are like. Probably maybe, well, tomorrow I've got to do a Funny Fridays, so, because I'm going to see my daughter on Saturday, so hopefully, even if plans do change, as long as I still get to see it, that's the main thing. So yeah, but yeah, I just kind of like this show, like the whole concept. I knew I would like it when I, read about it and I saw the first few minutes of the first episode. I was like, okay, hooked immediately. Rating for this, I'll give this a 7. It's decent. It probably missed. I don't know what it would have missed, but I can't say this is a perfect show because it's only just decent. It's not really that good. It's more interesting because of the concept of it. I don't know what would have made this better. Probably have more action to it, but it's not action based. It's more, thriller comes under action, but it's more sci-fi. So yeah, I would say it's fairly interesting enough. The acting is quite good, but again, there's not really much else to tell. That's why I think it's decent. Again, you might think differently. You might make this higher or slightly lower, but I'm saying that the concept of it, I don't think it's that good. I just like the concept of it and the acting, the actors, especially the dialogue. But other than that, I can't say it's that good. Could have been an 8, but I think 7's about fair. But yeah, I think that's it for this video. 7 out of 10 is. If you enjoyed the video, please give a like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification below. So I'll see you in my next video.